What's up, Fire Nation? It's your boy Rico, along with my little big cousin G-Babe and our boy Raul, the Zookeeper, and we are the Friendly Fire Podcast, the hottest podcast on either side of the Mississippi, episode 22, baby.
Deuce.
22. How we doing today, fellas? Wellness check?
We doing good. Late night, but we doing good.
Zoo, talk. How are you doing? With the fresh cut. Zoo out here looking just smooth out here.
He got a little Wyclef on the side with a little AI in the front.
he saw Usher's double juice and was like, Bet. I bet better. How you feeling, man? With the weight off your shoulders.
Feeling like a new man.
All right.
New man. New year, new me.
Aunties, watch your daughters.
Watch out now.
Watch out. It's over with.
Aunties, watch yourselves.
Y'all got lucky tonight. Y'all got us caged in because of Rico's job. But
man,
the streets was not ready for this terror I was about
Once
to.
again, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me on that one because it's whew. I got some work stories I can tell y'all.
Oh, I missed her, man. I'm gonna be out there at 2:30 every day. They ain't gonna get me.
No, I said I wasn't gonna be painting a bottle every day.
That man Jeff Bezos got a lock on Rico's life.
It's over
got
with, man.
slave, bro. Do you know what air tastes like, bro? You be in that van all day, like.
It's like I haven't touched the ground on my own.
Can you take? Oh, that's 2:30. Yeah. Oh man, that's so good. I ain't had that in forever.
On my off days, I just don't know what to do.
Just
with
go
myself.
outside and just smell.
I just look at the sky like, wow, that's what you look like.
This is what freedom is.
Oh man, I'm free now. Oh man, but I have a question of the day, fellas.
Let's kick this off.
This is another music-related question of the day.
Music.
Fresh take too. I've never heard this question.
Yeah, I made sure I didn't ask them.
Yeah.
What is you guys' favorite white person song, or one of your favorite white person songs?
Oh, like gets the white people excited.
Yeah,
it's the knuck of you buck, if you will.
Yeah, but like, what's your white person song? If it come on, like, all right, this is a hit. Like,
white people got a lot of them.
They got some hit
a lot of them.
I like at a sports game. I like Don't Stop Believing. You know.
That's just a general song. Like you
Okay.
can't not like that song. Welcome to the Jungle. That gets people hyped.
Okay.
You'll get your ass whooped.
I Am
Welcome
the Tiger.
to the Jungle. I Am the Tiger.
the Tiger's cold.
If you listen to
I
them
like,
lyrics, that's a cold song.
Yeah.
I like Enter Sandman by Metallica to switch it up. Any Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
Californication, straight.
I like Fireflies.
All Star.
Yeah,
We forgot the
Fireflies.
one.
Fireflies go crazy.
All Stars.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That one go for Shrek. Got to shout out Shrek, friend of the pod.
Yeah, white people got some hits.
Yeah, white soul is what they call it.
They call it white soul.
Bobby Caldwell, Billy Joel. You
Oh,
already
yeah.
know.
That's not a white song.
See,
that's not a white. He just
Bobby Joel is black.
Yeah, that's a black man. That is a black man.
They got a Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl. That one goes off.
In the club?
That does kind of
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay.
So they had some bops. I can't just.
I ain't gonna.
stunt.
Her California girls used to have people teed.
Yeah.
If Snoop hopped on
Yeah.
there, you already know. She was Death Row at his finest.
He was going
I
nuts.
was like, yeah, she was down with Death Row.
Well,
She was in that car with Bow Wow. Yeah,
They was together on that fateful night.
that Shake Shake song with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's the one?
Kendrick Lamar said he liked that song a lot. That Shake
It's
It
a
Up.
very good song.
That's all. It was on that movie Sing. I've seen that movie 8 million times.
The Cup song?
That Shake It Up.
Oh,
Shake
yeah,
It Up.
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
good
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Very good song.
Elton John. And that leads us into
a classic. She was just here for Lala. Party in the USA. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that's true.
That
She's
is-
down with
that
G
is-
Herbo. No Limit MB 150 Rock Block. That's how we coming.
Yeah.
She was in 4 Minutes of Hell Part 2.
West 297.
Honorary member. She's safe in these streets.
She's trying to save everybody that's in the streets right now, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you
Yeah.
saw she's trying to rescue the baby's career.
she did.
She's trying. That career is dead.
It's dead in the water. He's gotten canceled from events I didn't even know was
They
happening.
just made up.
They just made
Made
up.
up
They
that
made
song.
up concerts just to snatch him
He
away
is
from
not
it.
performing at Oktoberfest, just to let y'all know. Like, I didn't know he was going to perform.
They was like,
there.
yeah, he's not gonna be in my daughter's quinceañera. When did you
Yeah,
book him?
facts.
Like, bro, like
He's not throwing the first pitch at the Cincinnati Reds game. He's not doing that no more.
They just came up. They was like, oh yeah, the April Fest on the 23rd. Why was there an April Fest going on the 23rd?
A lot of them had to be just oh yeah, he won't ever show up here again. Like I wasn't going to in the first place, but now I know I'm not.
If you wasn't from that area, you probably didn't even know these events existed.
Yeah,
this is strictly like a tour thing. Like I'm on
it's
tour.
just a clanking up. Like we stand with y'all. Like if y'all don't support him, we not gonna do it.
No more Macy's parade.
It's all it's money.
Everything. All it is money.
Because honestly, the whole thing with Lala, I think, was just based off of money. Because you have a bunch of the alphabet mafia there, and you can't offend them. Yeah. So it's like, well, we can't have this guy here. So everybody else was like, whoa, if Lala's gonna kick him off, we gotta kick him off.
We gotta support it.
We gotta support.
Especially since like you could say Lala's the second biggest behind Coachella.
Yeah.
Maybe like government ball is like up there too.
Yeah.
But still,
that's a good point. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah, it is. You can't mess up nobody's money, and right now they hold a lot of cards right now. So you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game.
Yes. So wait, what do y'all think? Back to Miss Cyrus. What do y'all think about her trying to save this man's career? Because I don't know. I'm one of them people. White people always seem like they come talk to me. We can first of all,
it's guilt. It's called white guilt.
You think that's what it is?
It's called white guilt.
Trying to save him.
Yeah.
My thing is, if he really wanted his career saved, he would have went to the red table talk. He would have apologized for his actions and got some type of fake therapy. Like, when you said about the dick sucking in the parking lot, you slapped me, you slapped my daughter, you slapped. That's what he was supposed to go towards.
Yeah, you would have had Willow on there. You would have had Jaden. Jaden would have been. Will Smith would have been like, I wore crop tops.
Like,
in the 90s.
The baby was supposed to give his very unintelligent apology, not typed out from a lawyer from Dartmouth somewhere.
And then like I said,
like you gotta, bro, you can't copy and paste. You gotta throw some was's and is with the eyes. You gotta speak. Yeah. You have to apologize.
You gotta put "Let's go."
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
And he's supposed to. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? It's your boy, the baby. You know, I gotta address it.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
You have to be sincere.
Gotta be intelligent. You almost gotta be unintelligible in your apology.
Yeah. And it's like you went out of the way to do it, and then you stood on it 3 times.
He stood on. Yes.
You stood on it. Like I can understand the first time. Then you just be like, no, I'm gonna stand on it. You know what? I shouldn't. You stood on it more than once, so you was ready to die on this hill.
Yeah.
And you stood up and you died on this hill.
He was liking tweets that were saying like, oh well, where was all of this anger and disdain when Eminem was doing it? First of all, people don't realize Eminem's like raps got him blamed for Columbine.
Yeah.
Like people were saying that he he went through a lot. Like people was trying to get his music taken out like through the courts.
Like with the government.
He was always getting sued or something.
Also, just be real. This was a white man backed by Dr. Dre.
That white people didn't even mess with.
Come on now. So it's like, who are you backed by? That has that much juice to keep you like you. What was that thing you said? You was like his art doesn't separate him enough from what he did, what he's done.
It's not.
Like,
I mean,
you offended a certain group of people, whether you meant to or not. If you want to save the money, apologize.
I'll live without Suge.
That was a bop.
And
then just now again today, because like I've had so many opinions. It's not even about people being overly sensitive.
Yeah.
But you're going out of your way to insult and offend somebody
because you're calling them sensitive. On top of that,
you see what I'm saying?
You're not making your life
like
easy.
Okay, like you said it, that offended me.
Yeah.
Enough people got offended to where it had to make a statement. It ain't like he said, oh, if you were a bitch ass nigga named such and such, hey, niggas named Carl gonna get offended, but who gives a shit about people named Carl? You see what I'm saying? But when you offend a whole community, that's a thing. Like all the Carls is trash. Hey, fuck you, Carl. Who cares? Nobody cares about you. But it's like you offend Asians, you offend the community, you offend them. That's a community of people that, hey, they spend money. Who gives a shit about Carl's Lala ticket? Nobody.
I got a homie named Carl.
Well, I'm not you, Carl, because I haven't met you. And I don't have any beef with Carl's.
Damn.
But just you, it was just the first name. My bad. That's how my mind works.
But see what he did?
I apologize. That was sincere.
Thanks.
Now, if this Carl turns out to be a douchebag, then it's F Carl like everybody else.
It's not that hard. It's not, bro. I'm telling people, it's not that hard to
just shut up sometimes.
To shut up and just try your best not to offend people. Like, people are going out of their way to find out how can I make other folks mad today? You know my thing is trolling works to a certain extent. When you get to a point where like an entire group of people are being alienated, then it's like, oh, you're just a bully.
There's like a fine line with trolling that you have to like teeter.
You have to tiptoe.
He failed.
Like he just head first.
He dove.
If he was on the 12-foot side, he did a head first dive into the 2V.
Yeah, it was.
That's what he kind of screwed himself out of some money.
No nothing.
No, nothing.
And if there
Because
wasn't that, it
nobody
was on fire already.
Nobody of any sort of status is gonna touch you now.
They can't.
They can't. You got Tory features. That's what you aligned yourself with that. That's what you did. And transition to that. Fucking Meg The Stallion, man. What is that? What is that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
so Meg The Stallion
our
went
black
out.
queen,
our
Meg.
black queen.
Remember that.
Shout out to no, it's for real.
Shout out Meg. Shout out
we
Meg.
gotta talk about this.
She gotta get it. Yeah, but but she came out and spoke about how rap, and I'm paraphrasing, but how rap music needs to tackle the homophobics, the hate culture that's in rap and hip hop. And I agree with her. I agree, but it looks away at this time.
Yes,
it looks very corny that you're taking shots.
It looks calculated.
She
saw her chance and she took it.
Like, oh, you side with Tory? Bet. That's what that looks like.
But at the same time,
are y'all gonna out petty each other?
Even in her defense, she's been quiet a lot.
I understand.
While he's done all the stuff he's done.
I understand.
She's been very like, you know what? I'm just gonna be about my money. I'm gonna put my music out, my videos out, my mind, my business.
So what changed?
I mean, now everybody's slandering them. So it's
So
like,
why you gotta jump on? You was worried about your money. You was worried about your money.
You don't think she gonna make some money off of that?
I know she gonna make a lot of money off that because they gonna have like 7 diss tracks that's gonna sound like the same track. They both and Tory Lane's probably the smartest person of that. No, I'm not. No, Meg's got some business sense. I ain't gonna slander
Meg's
Meg.
she's very.
But this is very corny.
I don't think it's corny.
She's not Logic or the Game corny. She's not Cobb. She's not corn on the cob, but she's a little slice. She's like cream corn.
Well,
she's cream corn.
So do you not think it's genuine, or do you just think that
the
timing?
I definitely think I agree. Like you got to be careful what you say. But her coming out there and saying that, and the reason for her saying that, it just kind of looks away.
It's interesting because like women artists and women creators are usually the first people to speak out on like when like the gay community is attacked.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So it's kind of like it ain't too surprising. But like you said, the fact that enemy number one is being attacked by this community.
And I'll change it from that. It's like the Tupac and Biggie thing, and I'm gonna show I'm the old head.
Oh.
But you go back to that. It's like when Tupac got shot the first time, he's in jail. Then Who Shot You come out. Might not be about you,
but it's very convenient.
But
how quick was it?
It was like a month after. It was like. All right. Like, oh no, we've been recorded that, but it was like, then why it dropped now?
He just wanted to know who shot him, bro.
Like,
he was trying to help out.
Asking a question.
He was trying to help out.
Nah, you know who shot me. I can feel you trembling. No, bro, you done started the beef again. No, that's crazy. No, you're not innocent. It just looks away.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I saw Notorious. It didn't go down like
that. It went down like that. Of course you saw that, because Tupac ain't had nothing to say in that movie.
I'm Tupac. Okay, all right,
yeah,
Anthony.
No, that was terrible.
That was terrible. What you think about it, Zoo?
I don't know.
Playing it safe.
I ain't mad at you. It's one of those things where it's like I do think that she genuinely means, but at the same time, I'm also curious
because she's been big for that, for that community. So I'm not hating on the idea.
Also, it's almost like at the same time, like, what do you want rappers to do? Like, do you like
this is what the community built off of?
Yeah, so it's almost like
DMX had a whole verse.
Do you want them to just not say
an entire verse?
Like, do you want them to just not talk about that community?
Yeah.
And is that support, or do you want them to go actively out of their way to rap about that community?
Hey, if anything, you want to go back to the Biggie thing. If anything, he was progressive. He had that line where he said,
we're not gonna talk about that. We're not.
You look so good. I might do stuff with your father.
Music has definitely aged, and there's a lot of stuff, but it's just like, man, you can't be untouchable. And I'm not an enemy against nobody, but it's like, bro, how come we can't say stuff about you?
Eminem also
said,
if
people say stuff about us all the time.
You're not wrong.
Like, why can't we? I mean, I get it. It's over the line. Sometimes it's disrespectful, and I don't want to step over nobody.
Especially when you wishing death on but it's that's too much.
It's like, man, I can say this and not really mean it. Like, I'm trying to make money out here. Like, I'm not trying to offend nobody.
Yeah.
But this is just what it is. Like, we get insulted all the time. Yeah. Latins get insulted all the time, and we don't cancel nobody about it.
I mean, think about this isn't to like.
Who's recently gotten canceled for using the N-word?
Nobody. Louis C.K.
They couldn't even
get.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't even arrest the police officers, and I'm not getting into that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She was canceled for 2 weeks.
She had like a whole show come out soon afterwards. You got a point. It's but like Dave Chappelle said, the main reason is because there are white people who are whatever in this community. Yeah. If it was just a thing the colors could catch,
Yeah.
there would be no push like that.
Yeah.
They would be like, well, shoot, say what you want to say.
Also, the thing, like, with, like, integrating in the community, it's like, what do you want him to say? Because I remember, like, Eminem would get shit on because he'd make, like, all those jokes of, like, him and Dr. Dre being in the closet.
Yeah.
And, like, people would be like, oh, you can't play around like that. And so it's like, or, like, when Tyler, the creator, would say, like, oh, like, boys, like, in the track, like, just, like, randomly, everyone were, like, going to uproar.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why are you saying it? So it's like, do you want him to say it or not? It's like, I don't know.
I feel like they best course of action would just be if rappers just didn't mention the gay community, because it's like it's gonna seem forced and fake if rappers go out of their way and say, oh yeah, and by the way, I stand with the. It's like it looks corny that way. It looks because even when Logic does stuff like that, when he's trying to be so inclusive, people are like, this seems like you're pandering. It doesn't seem genuine.
The safe way to do it is just hop on a track with Lil Nas X.
Probably
do what Jack Harlow did and just be
but
like,
you don't have to what were you saying? No, finish what you were saying.
No, Jack Harlow was like, like he dropped on that track with Lil Nas X.
Like you partner with somebody in that community.
And you know, Lil Nas X will make the jokes on Twitter like, oh yeah, I tried to get Jack Harlow naked, but he didn't want to. And then Jack Harlow will play around with it like that, or like, oh yeah, next time.
Yeah, that stuff like you just kind of leave it alone.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I do know is like I respect them too, just because like they know who they are.
Yeah.
Like Jack Harlow, like he's the most Italian looking nigga I've seen in forever.
And he does those
but he says the little
jokes with juice,
the little juke, the
little white boy jokes. Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because it's like we know this dude's not that.
Yeah.
And Lil Nas is like he's doing all this extra stuff and the extra stuff. Like just be gay. That's just my thing. Just be gay. Don't do the dramatics. Like don't give me a whole performance. Just be gay. You want to walk around just like Patti LaBelle? That's great. Just don't break out in a song and dance and shit. Just don't do that. And we fine. I don't care if you straight or not. Just don't break out into no damn song and dance in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Just be you gay? Great. I'll take a Pepsi. You're not great? Great. I'll take a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel that. I respect it.
But as far as the rap, you should be able as a talent to adjust your lyrics to the time, to play off the community.
Yeah.
You should be able to big them up or even get your jab in without it sounding disrespectful.
Yeah.
You can't just bar somebody to death and then drop the F-bomb and you be like, wait a minute. Like that was just uncalled for.
Because it's like even like people have gotten I've seen players get fined for like saying like no homo, like when they talking about something. Yeah. And it's just like
I remember
that's
Kobe.
Funny. You're not gonna
Kobe got fined for saying that.
Yeah.
Like around like what 2013.
Yeah. Like it was like on the court or something.
Yeah, he was on the bench and he yelled it.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's a sign of the time.
I didn't use MySpace. Thank God, because at that time I was letting the F and the R. I was letting them.
Oh yeah, no, it was going crazy. I delete all the memories when they pop up. You do. You gotta learn.
You gotta learn. That's the issue when people like refute. My thing is, don't be so defiant and so like, oh, I should be able to say whatever I want. Yeah. That you like a little kid throwing a tantrum.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like,
why do you want to say it so bad?
That goes for so many things.
So many things.
Like, it's just like,
why do you want to say spick so bad?
Like,
come on.
why so bad? Like, I've never had to learn. You know what? I just want to say, I want to just get around Raul and just get permission to say that word. I just want to drop it and just have him just accept me in his community. It don't matter that much to me.
Because growing up, just you understand, both being black, like niggas like secondhand. You could try to not say it as much as you want, but it's secondhand.
Yeah, I feel that.
For any no.
Oh, that was great.
But like, and I'm pretty sure in his household he's got his own slurs and things like that. But as a white person, you really have to go out your way to drop nigga. You really have to go out your way to do it.
Because like it
or the
shouldn't
F-bomb.
be just
you see what I'm saying?
around in your crib like that.
That's the first thing I wake up in the morning. I stretch. Nigga. Let's get this nigga started. You know, but it's like you have to go out your way to say certain words.
Yeah.
And if you do say it, you need to be responsible for that action.
Yeah. Don't run from it.
Think twice, speak once, as they say.
True. What else we got?
If you want to continue with music, you want to do Dipset Locks?
Talk to me. I know you. I
didn't watch it, but I did. And I was like super tired.
Oh, yeah, it was late.
He had his double bandana on.
I had to go to sleep with it on just to let her know. I had the pink polo like Cam. You know.
They said Jadakiss basically pulled a Kobe. He was he dragged them with him.
He did it for Sheik.
All I'm saying is Joel's came in with a Gucci or was it Louis Vuitton do-rag.
They snatched that hoe off.
And he left without it.
You don't deserve this no more.
That's how it ended up.
Did you watch it all?
I watched parts of it.
What was your like how good was Jada?
No, he was going crazy. Like since the get-go, they came out. You could tell they rehearsed. I feel like they rehearsed because they came out like all three of them like they were the Backstreet Boys or something from the ground like to their music. They walked out, and then Dipset being Dipset, they took like 10 extra minutes to come out after, and that's when Jada got on the mic and he's like, "Come on!" They started cussing at him and all that. He's like, "They scared now, blah blah blah," and then Dipset came out with like 30 dudes.
That's what
in regular New York fashion. Or hood fashion.
Hood fashion, because Chief did the same thing at Lala.
Yeah, he came out.
Had all them niggas on the
Everybody
stage.
was terrified at Lala.
He came out with like 30 dudes, and then Jada was like, "Nah, this is a show. Only the rappers could stay on here. Everybody else get the fuck out." And he kicked everybody off stage.
And it's like, you're not finna square up with Jada.
From that point,
not at all.
He like
I don't want no beef.
Took advantage, and I was literally telling G-Way before you showed up. I was like, I thought they were gonna fight, because Cameron was like sitting on this beach chair. And Chris Styles fucking Styles P.
Leave the alcohol alone.
Styles P started rapping, like sat down next to him, started rapping, and Cameron started kicking him, like literally kicking him. So Styles.
Cameron is a terrible person. I love his music, but he's 50 Cent. They're the exact same person.
Really?
They're the exact same person.
Yeah, he like that. So Styles grabbed his foot and like started like snatching his J's off his feet. So like his homie had to pull him back, and then Cameron got up like right away, and I was like, oh, here we go, shenanigans. but no, it didn't happen. And then same thing when Jewels bumped into Jada and shoved him. And then Jada took off his bandana and threw it on the ground. I was like, oh, here we go.
Did they have beef, or was it one of those, like, who's the best group out of New York?
I think it was just New York niggas being New York niggas.
Yeah, one of my friends explained it to me like that. He's like, nah, it's just New York people being New York people.
And they wanted G-Unit versus Dipset.
Nah,
They'd have killed each other. 50 Cent would have killed Jim Jones. He'd have brought Tariq, Tommy. He'd have brought Lawrence Tate. I need you to tap into that O-Dog energy, because we finna kill the shit out of Joel Santana.
Facts, bro. And that's why I thought, I was like, damn. But nah, they told me it's New York. Because I told them, I was like, yo, a Chicago artist does that? Or someone does that to a Chicago artist? They're airing that place out.
Bro, it would have been 9 million shots in the air with 2 people killed.
You're not just going to sit there on your beach chair and kick me.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't like one kick. No, he's like kicked them at least 6 times, bro.
Actively putting his foot into you.
Yeah.
But that's interesting because I think I was working, so I was kind of scrolling through Twitter on my break, and I saw they were I was doing something else, but I was scrolling through Twitter and they were talking about like Dipset looked like they just like hopped out of bed and like the way they went about it, because folks was thinking like Dipset got this in the bag, and then Jada was just like,
it's how them records perform. Right. It ain't the radio, so Ballin' didn't hit like it was supposed to hit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They played something right after Ballin'. They was like they didn't think the Lox still had something for Ballin', and Jada was like,
I didn't know. I wasn't a big fan of the Lox until like later. So I didn't know they had that much, and I wasn't a big fan of Jada until a couple years ago. And I was like, they got a lot of stuff, because I thought, like, because Cameron and Jim, those are my guys, so I thought they was gonna come in there 2 verse, them versus Jada. But like the Lox actually showed up.
Yeah, because this isn't like verses evolved from before. They would just play, and like, I'll let my song rock for like 30 seconds, but they're not performing.
Yeah.
Now it turned to a performance, and this one was in Madison Square Garden.
So it was the Battle of New York.
It was in the Mecca.
This was the Battle of New York.
So they're performing in front of people, and so now you got to actually perform it. And Dipset forgot their lyrics. A lot of them.
For real?
Like Cameron forgot his lyrics. Jewels forgot some of his lyrics. I think the one who was in like better shape was Jim Jones, but I think that's because he still actively makes music.
Yeah.
So,
but Cameron just dropped the album last year, and it was good.
They said Jada had them niggas up at 10 o'clock rehearsing, like, no, we getting these steps right.
Styles, get your shit together.
But I'm gonna probably look it
I'll watch it.
They booed Cameron towards the end.
Really?
Yeah,
he was just being he was like kind of doing too much.
And then he was gonna do a freestyle, and then he didn't, and then they just booed him.
Cause Cameron, like I said, he's super petty. Like he'll just be like, "No, fuck this, I don't care." He probably just gave up like halfway through. He's like, "I don't really care."
What's the most? Cause I don't know much about Cameron. I'm not gonna lie. What's the most like pettiest thing, like newsworthy that he did?
He got shot in that Lambo because of the paid in full thing.
Really?
They said that they took that role a little too serious out in Washington, D.C. There was this Puerto Rican guy back in the day named True Life, and he was like terrorizing them. Like he ran into their studio, made them get naked with guns and everything, got it on video. Like, dude, he was on the beef tapes. Like he was like for real.
Wow.
Like, trying to kill them. He got locked up, so he got out not too long ago. But no, Cameron got solid music. It's just he's just a dick. Like him and 50 Cent are the same person. Like they had their beef was legendary because it was like an eternal battle. Like
who's the petty?
They would have been like, they're never gonna out-pet each other. Like they're always taking it one step further. Like Cameron had that song Curtis. When he was just the whole track, he would be rapping the bar, Curtis, and then he'd rap, Curtis. It was like, that's his diss track, and I was like, it's the most pettiest shit I've ever heard. It was like, have some courtesy, Curtis. You got it, Chief.
Man, that's hilarious, actually. Like, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably check it out because everybody was talking about it on my Twitter.
I was surprised it got the audience it did, to be honest.
I think now because of the fact that like people are trying to like show love to people like artists while they're still alive.
Yeah.
You got this right off the hills of DMX and stuff like that.
And then his boy just passed from the locks.
So it's a lot. Like people are trying to show, and then it's like somebody actually went out of their way to put on a show.
Yeah.
It's like you see why people was putting Jada in their top 10. Like folks didn't know why would Eminem put him in his top 10 of all.
That's why.
Yeah. This is why.
Because Jada's nice. I'm going to have to go back and listen to some Jada.
I am too. I ain't even going to hold you. Speaking of which, we were the whole day we spent listening.
Sending tracks to each other.
We was just sending tracks and albums to each other that we had listened to. For those who don't know, I was never big into hip hop.
Zeus sent in the I Wonder track just in case we never heard it. I forgot about this one.
But I didn't get into hip hop until really late. And then when I did, it was really whoever was current, and I just moved forward from there. So I didn't know nothing about really a lot of people from like the 90s and stuff. So Zoo was like, G-Babe was like, I'm not letting you in my house until you listen to Nas. I'm like, okay. I'm going to listen to It Was Written in Illmatic. Listen to them back to back. Nas is like that.
Yeah.
Nas is like that.
Nas is definitely like that.
He is like that. I listen to both of those. I listen to
both King's Diseases, right?
So I listened to 4 Nas albums. In one day. So now I'm about to go buy me some Timbs. Go give me a.
Rico came in here today. I'm out for president to represent me.
Say what? But no, I appreciate that. Was cold.
Man. Like I told you, I know all the good stuff from back then.
Yeah, that was cold.
I put him on to the Common B album.
I'm so
that album was tough.
That album is tight. I don't know why it took me so long to listen to that because he's from Chicago too, and that album ain't even that old.
It's Common fault because you shouldn't have took them shots at Ice Cube. It's all your fault, bro. That's why I didn't listen to your album.
He took shots at Ice Cube?
It was kind of subliminal, but that's why I didn't mess with him. But moving forward, I will.
Yeah,
because that album was cold.
That album was nice. Shout out to Kanye for his production.
And it flowed. Like it wasn't. Oh man, what's this? And I was like, oh man, this is.
It was an experience.
Yeah, because like when I looked, I was like, what's the name of this track? I was like, I only had 2 more left. I was like, shit.
Yeah, it's out. I think it was like 35 minutes long.
It was dope.
It was really dope. So I'm getting into, like I said, more old school. I'm probably gonna listen to some, I don't know, you said Mos Def or something like that.
Mos Def, you'll like Mos Def.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into him, and I'll keep coming back and letting y'all know who I'm liking.
Yeah, Fiya Nation, send us some pics. What y'all listening to?
Yeah, send us who y'all want us to listen to so we can talk about it. We love talking about music. Last music thing, to my knowledge, is Dr. Dre and his daughter.
No, we'll jump into the Donda. Dr. Dre will get up out of that.
Zoo, it's your
time to shine.
When Rico said Dre, I was like, thank God.
I'm leaving this pod. I had to shoot my man some bail. I was like, no, I got your back.
I was like, Dre.
Dre Day?
Can't forget about Dre.
All right, Zoo. Donda, another listening party.
Did it come out today?
It did not. I mean, we still got 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
If it drops at 12, he the GOAT, bro. If he drops at 12, he the GOAT.
I'm watching my phone right now for it to like just randomly go live. But what did you think of it? I listened to a lot
of the rollout.
The rollout. What do you think about his overall strategy as how he's going about this if he releases? I mean, it's August 6th.
It is.
Nas dropped yesterday.
He got 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
So I mean, this is typical Kanye fashion, making his way forever. This is what, a year and a couple weeks waiting on Donda because he announced it last year.
He did.
Yeah, in July. Just a year and a month, about a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And so we're still patiently waiting. He did another listening party, so this time we're like, yes, finally. The first one, the listening party, some of the songs did sound like unfinished.
A little rough.
But this one he got like more features and more people. And
He
more
had
mixes.
Mike Dean hanging over a pool of sharks and was like, "You need to get this cleaned up."
Man, I don't know, because you saw him floating and shit too. So he's doing something special with this album.
He was the only one who got raptured.
I was looking too. I was mad as hell. Like, damn, I'm stuck. I was either after Kanye, not me.
Oh man, but no, it's an interesting way he's going about it. He running around the stadium with his little coat like he's like a little
it's
kid.
A Phantom of the Opera.
He was working out and just lifting weights.
Yeah, he started doing push-ups.
In that room, was he in a room or like a locker room?
It's like a
is that a janitor's closet?
It's like I think he downsized because he was in a whole. He was sleeping in a locker room.
Yeah,
and then recently they just showed him in like a 12 by 12 room.
Like a jail cell.
Kanye being there in a twin mattress making 7 beats a day for 3 weeks.
Summers, bro.
Give us an estimate on when you think you can expect this album.
So the rumor mill is
Justin LeBoy.
Wow.
Oh man, we on it today.
Justin LeBoy.
Justin LeBoy.
Kanye fans want to kill Justin LeBoy right now.
That nigga keep talking.
Stays lying to us. But on Apple, if you go on Apple Music, it's up for pre-order and it says estimated drop the 9th. But people are saying that's just a placehold. And then
placehold for a pre.
What?
Yeah. And then,
wait, a play. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro, he done dropped 40 tracks in the last 2 weeks. Do you think they're all coming out on this album?
And then the deluxe. And then if you go on Kanye's website, like his official website where he does his merch and shit, you could buy the digital for $10. But it's like you could buy it, but you can't have it yet. You know, you gotta wait. So I mean, I don't know. I give it a month.
So we're looking at September 6th.
When is his birthday?
It just passed like in June.
Oh, it just passed?
Oh,
okay.
so
He's a Gemini. Oh,
When's
it's
his
typical
mom's
Gemini
birthday?
fashion.
When's his OG birthday?
I think it's December, maybe. No, it also just passed because I remember
everyone
celebrating. I think she's also like.
I don't know, cause like it's looking real iffy at this. I
think it'll be
But
before October.
the album's basically done. Like,
Drake is probably.
Is it though?
I
Like,
think
what
Drake
is
is dropping in October. Drake is gonna mess around dropping on his birthday. I feel like it's just a gut feeling. I would love to see them go head to head. Like who's
that'd be the passing of the guard.
But I don't see him waiting that long because like folks get real rude.
Yeah.
And like that's the last thing you want. Like is people starting to act up.
Well,
And it's like we're all getting impatient. And then, it's like a whole thing with this man.
What was that tweet that you shared?
He doesn't even talk.
What was that tweet you shared about?
I share a lot of tweets.
Somebody saying about like, hey, we're giving y'all the updates Kanye gave us.
Oh, the Kanye West update page or whatever?
Yeah, his like official fan page that like Kanye follows and stuff. And like, he doesn't really follow anyone on Twitter besides like.
Wait, Kanye follows this page?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He follows Team Kanye Daily. He follows another like.
It said, we don't tweet out false news. Everything that we post is true at the time of posting. Period. If scheduling changes, etc., that is not on us.
Yeah, because everybody just bombards them and shit.
Said, don't shoot the messenger.
Where's it at?
Like, this nigga crazy. He told us one thing.
Yeah, and like, people get more upset.
Y'all know he bipolar. Come on now.
Because like even with his last like rollouts, it's like he never says anything. Before he would just send Kim K, and like people will kill her, but she has such a strong fan base that like it gets watered down in her mentions with like other topics, but like now it's just Justin LeBoy and a couple of Kanye pages. It's like they're just getting murdered on.
Getting ugly.
Justin LeBoy versus the world.
But I mean, the album sounds good from the listening party that I heard.
It does.
Sounds pretty good.
He got some hitters on there.
He paid attention to the locks in Dipset. He got the locks on a.
Bro, he flew
Jada out that night. Was like, come on.
He was like, can I bring Styles? He was. I just kind of want Jada. I just kind of need Jada Kiss right now.
He's doing a tad bit too much.
You don't want to go too far. I don't think this call was in the wrong.
You got Jada Kiss, and this could transfer if G Baby wants to be. You got Jada Kiss. You got Jay Electronica. He got Mr. Larry Hoover Jr. on the track.
Oh man, my story.
You got a story
Same
to tell.
track.
You got a story to tell.
The names have been edited just to protect the innocent.
Yes.
But last year I was at a hotel party for one of my guys. Shout out him. Say his name. Kind of gang related. Kind of, sort of. So we having a good time. I got some GTD to do. I break out like midnight. I'm cool. I don't hear from this nigga for like 2 months. I'm all right, cool. Everything's all cool. We get up, link with the guys. We We was watching the finals last year.
Yeah.
And we watching it. He was, something happened. Vaughn had died.
Uh-huh.
And so, or some shit. I forget what the event was. We was talking about Larry Hoover Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was, man, me and my fellas, we had to beat his ass. I was like, wait, what? What? My homeboy, we was at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was kind of, we was safe. And he was like, and we was, wait, like who? Like Junior? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, that name RiRi, it don't mean shit no more. He was like, he came to my birthday party that night y'all left. And he was, man, everybody come in there and they come from a different party, we chilling.
Yeah.
He welcomed him in.
Uh-huh.
Then he was like, this nigga come in here talking about giving orders and, oh no, y'all can hit my bottle and hit this, that, and the other. So he was like, man, mind you, I'm drunk as fuck. All right, I go in the room to get my gun. My girl already knew. She stopped me. She take the gun, get out the room. Then he out of nowhere, they boom, bust on him. Everybody in there fighting, they throwing, stomping on him. He was everybody. He was like, that name don't hold weight no more.
Tough.
I was like, damn. So when you said Larry Hoover Jr., I was, shit, Nas got Charlie Wilson. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Hooves can stand up against that.
Might have to edit that off the pod.
That was edited. Shout out to everybody. I hope nobody gets hurt and involved. Shout out Hoover and the fams.
That's wild. Though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's a crazy story. I be out here in these streets, as Zoo called me earlier in the group. The streets.
The streets are saying.
Maybe that's why in that speech, Hoover Jr. said we ain't affiliated with Nova no more.
Yeah, no.
They're trying to get him up out of there.
Bound to.
He got like a 250-year life sentence though.
Yeah, if he died, he gotta come back and do it.
It's tough, man. But it was one more thing I wanted to say about Kanye before we moved on. I'm really starting to appreciate like his overall like genius. Like I always was impressed with his music production. I was always impressed with just like him as an artist. Yeah. And then like when he started tweaking a little bit, I was like, all right, well. But then like
space.
Like, looking back at like what he's been able to do and who he's been able to bring on in such short notice, like just like, hey, I need a verse. Like Cudi was like, oh, I'm not on the album, and then that's one of the first tracks they play is the Cudi album. It's the Cudi track, and it's like you really are like that. Like you just like you have that connection with people. People genuinely want to work with you.
Bro, he was flying people out to, where was that at? Wyoming. He had Dave Chappelle
you're not getting
in there,
black folks in Wyoming unless you like that.
Yeah, Griselda in Wyoming.
Bro, you had Pusha T in Wyoming. There ain't no cocaine in Wyoming. And you got Pusha T over there. You know that was all from the heart.
He don't know what to rap about
that
over
was
there.
Memory. He was looking at a cactus and new cane flow. Yuck.
But yeah, I just want to, like, that's
no,
dope.
Kanye's dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the album. Nas kept me...
Level.
Let me level.
Well, yeah, like you said, you got The Weeknd on. Literally, The Weeknd's like, I want to work with Kanye, and that day Kanye posts on the Instagram like his call log of them calling The Weeknd, and then 2 days later at the listening party, The Weeknd's on the album with on the track with Lil Baby.
It's very impressive to me how quick artists can bring like just music.
If Kanye called and be like, yo, I need you to be out here tomorrow, and you copping on that plane tonight.
I'm not even talking about being on like the plane. Cool. It's like with mind you, Jay-Z is normally like one take hold, but like he did the verse at 4 the day of like the last listening part. Like that's impressive. Like somebody call The Weeknd, hey, I need this, that, and the third. Mind you, like you said, it's Kanye, so you gonna make sure you figure something out. But like just to be like, oh yeah, I got you, and then it's up 2 days later.
I mean, for like The Weeknd's a little easier because I think
just the chorus?
The lyrics were already made.
I think
okay. It's, I think Kanye was originally the one singing it.
Oh,
and
okay.
They upgraded it.
But see, I think one of them things is like being of that magnitude. You say like a Beyonce or like a Jay-Z, even Kanye West and Drake. You be like, when you get that call, it's not unexpected. Like he may be random, but I'm pretty sure he's like, yo, Weeknd, I'm gonna need you soon. I don't know when, but be waiting for this call.
Keep it in the tuck.
You see what I'm saying? So that way, when The Weeknd, Kanye West, it's go time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like
I gotta be
he had a bag
prepared.
that labeled Kanye.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You can't do, because Kanye, I don't care who you are, you gotta understand. If you call me at 4 o'clock in the morning talking about get to Wyoming, I'm gonna be like, well, when I wake up and eat my balanced breakfast, then I'll hop on a plane and get there when I get there. But if he let me know, yo, I'm gonna need you, and when I call, be ready. Like when I see, I'm hitting the airport now. Like, I'm pretty sure you give a heads up.
Yeah.
You don't just drop by and just be like, yo, let's make a beat. Unless he out here kidnapping people. Because that one dude in the studio, who was that looked like he was duct taped to that chair?
Oh, Mike Dean.
Yeah, Mike Dean. He was going through it.
Yeah.
And it's also, I think it just gets to a point where once you get to like The Weeknd, Kanye, Drake, whoever, Hove status, it's like a muscle.
This ain't like this ain't gonna be no 6 hour trip.
And then it's a feature. So it's like what's the idea? Okay, boom, I can do that. I'm in, I'm out type stuff.
Like I know I'm gonna go in here, sing this a couple times. It's gonna take 2 hours at most, and be out.
Yeah, I'm out of there. And then you can 9 times out of 10 you can also just send stuff in unless you like 2 Chainz. Hey, I need you in here right now.
Recording. And then his
verse. Ever play his verse?
His verse never got played. I haven't heard.
I'm about to say, have they ever played his verse yet?
Kanye came in there and bitch slapped him. I got Jadakiss on this album. And you come out here with this weak shit? What's wrong with you?
I had heard. I saw Griselda. I think I saw Conway post like, "Oh, we actually made the album," because at the first listening party, Kanye didn't play their track with Griselda.
Oh, okay.
And Griselda was at the listening party. So I guess they was like, I don't know if they felt the way or maybe they're just like, damn, we didn't make the cut type thing. Because I'm pretty sure Kanye recorded more than just these 20 songs.
Probably for sure.
Probably like 100 songs for his album.
Yeah.
And he's like, damn, we didn't make the cut. But I saw a Conway post today on, I think Instagram or Twitter, I can't remember. Where he's he's texting like the Griselda group chat. And he's like, we fucking made it. Like we made the album cut.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I was just about to say something about the Kanye thing.
The Kanye Dre track. Are we excited for that? With Shaqiri.
Damn, I was about to say something. It might come back to me. But going into Dr. Dre.
His daughter hates him.
So
Dr. Dre has an exchange. I've never known how to
I remember. Sorry.
Okay, go back.
So my Kanye thing is, I think he's doing it a lot like Dr. Dre, and this was going to be my transition. So I'm back to the future. I said it and then went back to the past to bring it back.
Okay.
Y'all not ready. But I think how he used to say is like, hey, I'm going to get a bunch of people to record, and if it's not good, it's not going on the album. So I'm thinking that's what Kanye was going off reactions. Like, yo, I got this Dirk. They feeling it. It's going on the album. We got this Griselda. They feeling it. It's going on the album.
That's how Dre would do?
Dre would be like, when the NWA, he was like, Cube will write, Ren will write, and he was like, sometimes Cube shit was whack. It's not going on. That's how it was. Like, your shit whack.
Wow.
And he was Ren, your shit whack. It's not going on. And he was like, that's why it was always the competition. Same with Wu-Tang.
It was just
Warren G. Like, hey, it's
9 of them.
It's 9 niggas in here that can go.
We all not getting a verse on every
we
song.
We not finna have 12-minute tracks. If you not holding up, your ass out. Yo says if you not, your ass out. Like this just what we got 9 people. As of 94, they got 300 now. But
because like Method Man wasn't even an official member.
He was an official member. Redman's the unofficial.
Okay.
Would you look at Protection Act and Triumph, you'd be like, some people got left off of this one.
There's a reason. All right.
It wasn't everybody, and the order was.
We missed Inspector Deck yet again.
We missed it. No, Deck got atomically. He was the first one. Deck gonna come on and let you know, like, hey, I made it. Deck gonna always make it. Shout out, Deck. On every banger, he the first verse and Jizza the last. It was like, we already know we made it. Y'all, this the middle part. Fill it in. But
RZA made the beat, so you know.
And that was it. Oh my God, he's so arrogant. Oh man, you act like you built damn Rome or something, bro. Yeah, I get it. You got 9 New York niggas together, but don't act like that, bro. You be doing too much.
Hey, bro, you watched the Hulu special?
Yeah.
They
made him seem like he was so innocent. Oh man, I was everybody's savior. Like, nah, you kind of caused a lot of this shit.
He's like the middleman. He's like the peacemaker. He brought everybody together. He ended gang war in Yonkers, all that.
He's like, y'all gotta get on this track. I don't care if you just shot up your brother's house or your mother's house. I got this ice cream track. Let me tell y'all about it.
I'm gonna check that out actually. I was
really
supposed to
good.
watch it.
Yeah.
But real quick, to get to Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
So his estranged daughter, who is 38 years old, states that she is now living in her car with her 4 kids due to the fact that he stopped giving her like monthly payments.
Hope that's a minivan.
I want to say a couple months ago or whatever. And I had initially when you read it, you like, dang, like you can't do your daughter like that. But then you think You're 38.
She tried to change the lyric ups.
Hold on, your mic turned up.
Shit. Did it?
Yeah, you back.
She tried to change the lyrics up, but she went from 18 years to 38 years.
I mean, at some point, like I say, and we talked about it in the group chat, like, a strange relationship or not, like, you're 38 years old and you're Dr. Dre, you should accidentally have $10 million.
Yeah.
You should just automatically just act like, okay, I got this.
Because my thing is,
I don't feel bad for millionaires that go broke.
Realistically, me personally, you 38, he been rich since you've been born, at least. Or when you was 1 or 2, whatever the number is. What could you have done that you really need to spend your own money up until you was what, maybe 25?
Yeah.
Because think about how many rich adult kids be like the Smiths. They all be still chilling in the same house.
Yeah. You would think, why would I, if he paying for a $100 million house with 36 bedrooms, why wouldn't I live there?
Or my kids for that matter.
You see, it's got a pool, why wouldn't I be here? My whole family finna be up in here.
Especially if he ain't kicking me out. If he not looking to get rid of me.
And you 38, like, I don't know what the estrangement is.
Like, I don't know who caused what.
I don't know what it is, and I don't really care because that's their family thing. But at 38, it's like, come on, you're Dr. Dre's kid. Like, you didn't have one idea that could get you a check. You didn't do one thing that could get you a decent check.
My thing is this, though. Regardless of who your daddy is at the end of the day, you got kids. So even if you got to go bust tables for a little bit,
do something.
you got to do. You shouldn't be. There's no reason. Because my thing is, you go out of your way to bring this to light. To make him like a bad father. Now, mind you, people been kind of trying to go at Dr. Dre recently about like just him being a terrible individual, which is whatever. Like whatever his private life is his private life. But at the same time, you almost 40, and you not taking care of your 4 shorties.
Yeah.
Like how'd you let it get this bad?
Like Shannon Sharp got killed on Twitter today.
What happened?
Because he tweeted. I was literally looking for it right now while you guys were talking. He said a 38-old grown woman trying to shame her father into taking care of responsibility she created. And he got flamed.
He's not wrong though.
People were like, "Oh, but you're her father. You're supposed to love her forever." And like, I mean, I didn't know monetary was like love. And then he was like, "Everybody says that until it's your money being wasted." He's like, "If you guys feel so strongly about it, like start a GoFundMe for her."
Yeah, because once again, like we talked about 85 episodes ago, people love telling rich folks what to do with their money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, now
Kylie's a billionaire.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So now, like we said, it could easily be Dre's fault why they have an estranged relationship.
And it could be a good reason for it, too.
So it's 1,000,001 reasons why whatever is happening is happening. But at the end of the day, I know whether or not me and my dad ever speak again, if I got kids, I need to make sure that they're taken care of. I'm not going to go out of my way to go do an interview or do whatever to point how bad of a father my pops is.
Yeah.
I got respond. I got 4 mouths to feed.
Don't matter what it is.
It don't matter what it is. Whatever happened, it happened. I'll address that once they taken care of. Yeah. I'm not going to take the time to take food out of their mouth or take time away from them to go report how bad of a father my dad is. Yeah. Now, like people were saying, I have seen, at the end of the day, you never stop being a parent. Right. So it's like you should, especially because you got grandkids, you shouldn't let them have to suffer. But at the same time,
I'm pretty sure them kids ain't never gonna have to suffer.
Like
but this is a lesson you gotta learn.
But I'm saying if they living in the van with her,
it's a lesson she gotta learn.
No, I'm not. I'm saying though.
You're talking about the kids.
I'm talking about the kids. Like the kids specifically.
You might have to do Bernie Mac and take the kids in.
Whatever you got to do, but it's like. I don't have a side speaking. Like you said, I don't really care that much.
But it's a pride
thing. It's tough to see,
Because it's like, I really want to go back crawling to my father after this, whatever happened. Now it's like, I'm down bad. I thought I could do it myself. Yeah. And if it looks better if Dre gives me this money than me. Yeah. I'll feel better if he gives me this money because I guilted him into it than me saying, yo, Dad, I need some bread. I'm down bad living in the car.
I get
She wants to save some face. She wants her cake and eating it too.
My thing is, I'm a proudful person, but when it gets to
I'm not going to be homeless.
No, forget even me. Even if he say F me, help my kids out.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be homeless for my kids to be straight.
Help my kids out. You don't got to see me ever again right now. Make sure that they okay. These are your grandbabies. Make sure they good. I can only feel so much sympathy when it gets to the point where it's like, you may have not had to really work in your life, but now is the time to figure it out. As soon as you had to
don't use kids. Don't
as soon as you had to keep downsizing, it's like, okay, maybe I should learn a trade or something. Figure something out.
It's like I think it's different. It's kind of weird because right now for the first time, it's like where like minorities are actually getting any paper.
Yeah.
And since like we're like a lot of minorities are more like family oriented, it's always like, all right, you gotta watch out. If you got no one else but family,
yes,
type thing. Shout out to Vin Diesel.
You beat me to it.
but yeah, so it's like one of those things because like I'm thinking right now, like how many movies do we see where like the rich white family kicks the son out and doesn't give him any money because he keeps spending it all. And like he keeps making bad decisions, so they kick him out. And nobody's like, "Oh, you got to be a good parent to Tommy or whatever."
Tommy's a mess up. Tommy keeps screwing up. He's a drug addict.
He's the family fuck up. And that's what they call him. That's it. And it's not like feel bad for him. It's like, that's what he did. It's not. So, but since we're like more family oriented, it's like, all right, maybe she fucked up. We don't know, obviously.
Yeah.
But maybe she did fuck up, but it's still family at the end of the day. It's a little different.
Continuing off what he said, because it's like, damn, I'm super tired. I'm forgetting ideas.
It's okay.
Damn, it was a good one. Continue.
Well, I'll keep talking. Hopefully, it come back to you. But excuse me, like you were.
Okay, no, yeah, I got it right now. I'm right back with it.
You just want to cut me
No.
off.
I promise you, I'm not.
Go ahead.
But it's like no, because you get to this situation, and I don't feel no time. Like everybody should have a roof over their head, but it's like you can't turn to nobody. That's saying something about you as a person. You can't go back to your mom's. That's saying something as a person. Your mom gonna love you to her very last breath. And you living in the car, you can't go back to her. It's probably something with you.
No, I don't know if his ex-wife is her mother.
But whoever it is, but to her mom probably got some bread.
Just off of child support.
She probably got a house.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It don't gotta be the Ritz Carlton, but you got a crib. You ain't got no friends that can put you up. You Dr. Dre's
It's a sense of entitlement, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
This isn't to obviously this isn't a bad shirt because I don't completely know her situation, but you turned your mic off.
Damn it, this mic is cheap.
There you go. Yeah, we getting new ones.
We gonna get some new ones once I get this couch.
Yeah. So like you said, it gets to a point where your entire life has been coasting for the most part.
Right.
Whatever happened, and now you don't know how to adapt because those are life lessons you never had.
Trial by fire. You've never been under pressure. You've never had to solve.
And
it's
like to have to do that at almost 40
by yourself,
like that's
with
like
kids.
That's some mind altering type stuff.
That's something you gotta step up to though.
Oh yeah, no, this is still your bed. You gotta lay in it as of right now. So, but yeah, it's a tough situation for sure. I don't know. I can't speak for Dr. Dre, but I don't know if I was in his position, if I could let that. I don't care how much we beefing, even if I give you like some nights to spend up in a hotel or something like that.
Yeah.
Even if we don't gotta see each other, I don't think I could do that personally.
Yeah, Drake could afford a couple months at the Motel 8.
Unless he's just like a pariah to the family, like she just brings.
I mean, if she's like the black sheep like that,
like if she just brings like darkness wherever she walks, then it's like okay, you got to kind of roll with the punches. But at the end of the day, them still your grandbabies. Right. They didn't do nothing to you.
So I don't know the whole situation. Dr. Dre has been kind of secretive, so I appreciate him for not flooding the market with it. But he's having a rough go around of things.
Yeah, it's been.
He's entering that Ja Rule, Scottie Pippen realm. He's not quite there yet. Because Scottie Pippen, depending on this book, he's probably going to enter the Will Smith range.
I mean, once
Kendrick and them gotta help Dre out.
Kendrick's don't look like he want nothing to do with it no more.
Kendrick is top dog only at this point. Yeah.
Is he though? Is he gonna drop something?
I doubt it.
I have no idea.
Highly doubt it.
I think he's just.
I think he's done with music.
I think he's done with music myself.
Which is like, if he is, cool. I respect it.
Cool. You ended on a good note.
He gave us 3 good albums, classics, and made history.
Little quick transition, but he saw Miss Bad Girl RiRi become a billionaire off pennies.
And he got a track with her, so he gonna IG story that every day.
Yeah. He said, you know what? Let me dive into this underwear business.
For real.
Start making boxers.
We gonna be wearing the damn silk boxers, just right across the ass. Damn.
Hey, I know you're not the hugest Jay fan, but his tree. He got 3 billionaires. He got 2 billionaires.
Hey, I've gotten into Jay-Z lately.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, you gotta respect the man's hustle.
Like, I don't know if he like put them in some type of like business acumen like courses or something to like work on that, because like you said,
it's not music.
It's not music.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like his billions come from owning stuff. He got his own sports management label, a bunch of stuff, investments and all of that. Kanye got the shoes, he got the clothes, RiRi got the clothes, the makeup, the All of that. All of the draws, all of that.
Shout out Savage Fenty ambassador Kaylani. She went live earlier.
Oh, yeah, she is an ambassador.
Yeah, see, you was about to shit on one of our queens.
No, I just didn't know if she, I honestly just didn't.
I follow that whole lineup, that whole ambassador line.
I don't know who I ride for my boy Joe Button.
Yeah. might flop on that one.
But yeah, I mean, $1 billion. And she's not even 40.
She not?
He not. Look at how far she came.
Yeah, from Barbados.
Ponder Replay.
Yeah.
Ponder Replay.
What a time. Good song.
That's crazy, bro.
Shout out Rihanna.
If J. Cole ever gets to $1 billion, Jay-Z got to be the GOAT.
That's got to be that's gonna be tough. And I'm not saying just off J. Cole. That's tough because he got it kind of late in the game. He
was 25 when he got in.
You see what I'm saying? Like by 25, Jay was already making big money moves. I mean, not saying Cole's not because he got festivals and shit, and especially the shoes now. But Puma's never gonna be that. Puma never be.
He's literally dragging Puma along.
He's their only thing, the saving grace right now. I mean, no, they got some classics. And for my shout out, my boy Franklin Saint, he was carrying it, with the Pumas and shit. But
you don't like the DeAndre Aidens?
Not a fan of them. I can't say.
Them Clydes look nice.
Them Clydes is real nice, and the classics are always good. But like I said, like J. Cole might not get there because even Drake's not gonna get there. Drake's not gonna get there for a minute.
And we talked about like just when all you really do is music. When like music is predominantly your life, is
because his shoes don't sell like that.
Yeah, with like Drake and Nicki, they sell like crazy, but then
all these records that they keep breaking.
Yeah, and every year they do the Forbes list. And they're always like towards the bottom. You're like, but they have like the #1 stream song of this year. But it's like. It's like
0.0000002.
Yeah, and what's it worth? And then they're under Young Money, which is under Cash Money, which is under this other label, which is under another label.
Universal
so,
and all.
Four people gotta touch your bread, and then it gets to you. That's what Remy Ma said in that diss that she made to Nicki. She's like 4 people literally touch your money before it even gets to you. I get my money up front because I'm independent.
Yeah.
And that's what Remy Ma was like. We make the same amount of money even though you outsell me by like 10 times.
Yeah.
That's what Ice Cube did when he left NWA. He was like, I get $4 a track here. If I make it myself, I get 8. And if my shit sell 1 million times 8, that's bread.
Percy Miller was doing the same thing. He made Universal basically pay him to distribute.
Yeah.
It was like
Dude was out here really like,
he was like, I'll just keep paying. I'll keep buying out of the trunk of my car. I can do this right now.
I don't need the music. I really don't. That was his thing. He was like, I got a brother that can't rap, another brother that really can't rap, and some friends that really can't rap, and we gonna get this label together. And we gonna drop 200 albums in the summer, and that's gonna be it. And we gonna make snacks and TV shows and shit, and be billionaires.
Yeah.
They do.
Everybody wants to be on a rap snack.
Master P was in the league, bro. He threw alley-oop to Vince Carter.
Good time.
Twice. So shout out, he's Master P going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Percy Miller going to the Hall of Fame. He's probably the 3rd greatest rapper of all time.
He dropped the album right before he threw the.
It was probably a bad. He was done when he went to the league. The music was done.
Okay. What else we got?
White folks and they cleaning.
Real quick though, before we we'll
and they washing. The lack of.
We definitely gonna talk about that. But back to the billionaire thing. People have been really like. I remember.
Seems like $1 billion's the new million.
Not even
or
that.
Or the $100 million.
It's not even that. I'm talking about like the folks who have like really been going out of the way to like bad. Because like when news broke, the first tweet I saw, they was like, Rihanna is now officially a billionaire. Somebody retweeted, it was like, now redistributed. And I was like,
no.
I'm like, okay, we telling rich people what to do with their money again. Now I remember you saying though, you asked the question. You was like, how much money you think to put? You said your kids said. I gave you a number. You was like, why the f do you need $100 billion?
Facts.
So it's
Rihanna finna go to space and put some draws on the moon. Is that what she got? Savage Fenty moon size?
Oh wow. Damn. So what like?
Kehlani gonna be up there too?
I heard it here first, folks.
What when it comes to people like bashing on billionaires and saying that nobody needs to have $1 billion, what is y'all? Because it's weird to me because it's like I understand the mindset that goes behind that, but at the same time, it's not even like Rihanna got like a loan from her parents to start this company. Yeah. She literally since she was 16, 17, dancing and singing for our entertainment.
So
then she hit 30.
She got it out the mud. She got it out the mud. Jay-Z got it out the mud.
No, like she wasn't able to. She didn't get, like come on. Like what do y'all think about that?
I mean, like if you get it legit out the mud, like you can't hate on it. If you get $1, you got that dollar. You hustled for that dollar. And you can't tell nobody what to do, but just logically speaking, like how much can you like buy? At that point, it's like you're just spending just to spend, and at that point, I can spend this $600,000 on something that'll damn near help the world, rather than buy another car.
What's so funny to that though is that all the financial hoteps that love to go on billionaires, I personally, this is me personally, I don't believe half of them would do it if they was in that position. Definitely. You're not going. I mean, you're not giving back to your community. I mean, you're moving out like everybody from Chicago do when they get big. You going to LA and you're minding your business.
And like half of them who don't even like to like tip, which is like the bottom of
that's the bare minimum of redistributing your wealth.
Like I promise, if I ever get that much, but whatever that is, that's the tip. I'm not doing no more or no less. If I spend $800 at this restaurant, you're getting an $800 tip. Don't leave me alone. I'm not reaching and give you a pooh shiesty stack of money. I'm just giving you. I'm tipping the bill. That's fair.
I respect that.
That's fair.
That's more than fair.
That's more than fair.
But no, they don't want to. Oh, he didn't give me a $10,000 tip. He didn't need $10,000 worth of shit. And I could have went back there and grabbed the food myself if we gonna be for real.
my legs work.
if the chef would have ding, hey, I would have went up there and grabbed you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Cut out the middleman. Why make 4 when I can make 8? You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I've always been, because it was like
Garrick loves Korean food. He loves cooking for himself.
He does. He loves going to spend money to prepare his own food.
Yeah. I was at the crib, peanut butter sandwich today.
But like I've always, cause I don't want to sound like I'm like super like capitalism or whatever term.
Jay-Z should pay installments.
Whatever term they want to use for that. But it was one of them things like when people love to say, oh well, he should do this. That's like, how you gonna tell somebody what to do with their money? Like especially like a Jay, a Kanye, a Rihanna, who you've seen their come up. Jay was selling crack before his first album dropped.
Allegedly.
He said it.
Allegedly.
We don't know.
Okay, well.
Rico out here snitching.
No, it's not.
Jay, watch out.
He literally said it. But like, okay, so let's say Kanye. Kanye was college dropout. He's staying at his
He's
mama
snitching
crib.
too.
Nah.
All right. he locked himself in his room making beats. Before anybody realized who he was.
For 3 summers, bro.
He put his work in. And you can't hate it. What people need to do is stop. You should. It'd be nice. You should just say that. It'd be nice if it'd be nice if she took that $1 billion and put half of it in Barbados. It'd be nice. I'm not saying, hey, you should do it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying that'd be a nice gesture. Leave it alone.
It's more than the gesture.
Leave it alone. Hey, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if Michael Jordan retired. You ain't got to.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Charles Barkley was saying.
You know what I'm saying? That way you're not getting no heat from nobody. Because then you get people, they don't got to do shit with their money. I didn't say she should do anything. I was just saying if I had it, this is what I would do. It'd be nice to make this move. If you say you should invest in black business and you should don't tell me what to do with my money because you ain't helped me get it.
And it's also like, what are you doing? Like, are you investing in black business?
Right. Like not at all.
I seen them Hanes drawers you was wearing. Your homeboy selling drawers on the internet right now.
My homeboy's also selling 2 underwear for $43.
Exactly. So it's also like, how much do you really care about redistributing? Because all of a sudden it's a stipulation.
I bet you spend $40 on the Gucci. Nah.
Hey,
I'm going to Gucci. I'm going to Gucci.
But
I wouldn't. I mean, because it's just like, man, it's just, that's a lot of damn.
Who would spend $100 on some drawers? Not
some,
me.
some people.
Not I.
I don't. You just have to be, when you're making these black business prices. It'd be nice if you like cater to what you're selling. Like if you're selling a hoodie, $40.
Yeah.
That's what the standard hoodie is. I'll buy that. Don't sell me this black hoodie with a black fist on it for $95. I'm just going to buy a regular black hoodie for $12. There's this place, Surf's Up. You probably seen them around. Little shrimp fry. It's black owned.
Really?
But they give you like 8 pieces of shrimp for like $23.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, this ain't an everyday thing. It's good, but this ain't an everyday thing. Mm-hmm. Like that should be $10. I'll pay $10 for that. You know, they're decent sized shrimp but you got to scale your product to the thing. I'm not sell a $1 t-shirt, but I'm not buying your t-shirt for $200. Kanye West stole my style. That Tupac shirt. My brother got that off the side of the expressway in '97. It was a bootleg t-shirt. And Kanye West was wearing it, and they was all $200 for that shirt. That shirt was $15. That shirt was Kanye, you're not fooling nobody. I had it first. I just cut the sleeves off mine.
Oh, man. But stop telling people what to do with their money. Hopefully, people who got the money decide to redistribute it. But if they don't, it's also their money.
It's their money.
So it's like
at the end of the day, it's not affecting you in the slightest.
Yeah.
They're not giving it to you, so why are you?
Plus, we plan on making money, so we're not trying to dig ourselves in the hole. Like,
I'm
give it all,
not.
give it all.
Yeah, because it's like, well, Zoo, have you given it up? Nigga, no.
I gave half a long time ago.
Long time ago. I'm catching up. Actually.
I'm not an ambassador. Just that'll be my thing. Like,
nah, I don't get paid for that. But let's get on these Caucasoids,
these white people,
and not washing their behinds. And they are coming.
This ain't the first time either.
I mean, we knew that. Black folks had to teach them how to wash. They kept dying of all of these diseases, and black people was just like, if you actually put the water and the soap on your armpits, it can prevent that rash from forming.
I read in a history book that they was like the Mayans and the Aztecs, like when they would see the Spaniards come and they would wave those little like things. Those are incense because they were like they smelled so bad.
Oh Lord!
That the Spaniards and the colonists, they were all like, oh, they love us. They're treating us like gods because they're throwing all these petals and like fragrance on them because they smelled terrible.
Damn.
They were like they smelled horrible.
I don't
doubt it.
Yeah. The colonizers didn't wash any. Think about how many folks died on the pilgrimage. It's about all the folks that died because nobody was washing up.
Facts.
Bro, the Black Plague, they was reusing food. They was doing all bro, like to this day, bro, I found out Polish people, my brother, shout out Dario, told me like Polish people reuse corn.
How do you
think about it.
Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, never mind. I was literally about to ask.
Think about it.
I don't like
that bubonic plague. They used to wash their clothes and pee because of the ammonia.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it was them rats. Yeah, sure it was. Sure it was.
So the main reason we're talking about the current state of
Chicago's very own Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
Is he from Chicago?
Kelso and Jackie.
He's from Chicago. I don't know where she's from, but she lives here now because of him.
They don't wash their kids, and I'm assuming they don't wash themselves that much either.
Unless the dirt is visible.
Because
she said she grew up poor, and she's like, I grew up fine with just washing once a week or twice
the whole
every month or whatever it was. So I guess she's like, I know I'm rich and I could afford all the water in the world. I live right next to Lake Michigan, but they said we're rationing over here.
And the Caucasoids, so other celebrity Caucasoids have come out in full support. Jake Gyllenhaal said that he believes the good manners is more important than bathing, basically. And it's been multiple white people. I think who was the white chick? I
don't know. I've seen some very friendly crackheads with some great manners. And I was like,
you stink.
Like, you kind of stink,
you
bro.
Stink, bro. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, what is going on?
I don't know.
Like, what? First of all, why is everybody coming to their defense?
Why is it so hard to be clean?
I know how it's gonna get spin. They're gonna be like, oh, they're saving water, saving them by. I can feel it. I can feel it.
There's not there's not new water. Like all water is recycled. It's dinosaur pee. I mean, essentially, like you can't manufacture water.
I mean, you can't. Or
else the earth does it.
No, I'm saying whatever earth is on this earth and whatever water is on this earth is it.
Yeah, that's it.
We can't just send down some more water.
Yeah,
we can't do
that.
It
just goes from the ocean.
Oh yeah,
it just goes from the ocean. Yeah. That's the water side. So it's like, what are you worried about wasting water for? It's not like we can get more. It's like when we run out, we run out.
Watch your kids.
That's it. If it's visible, then that means that there's an extra layer of filth already on that. I can't get dirtier than that. So we stack on top. That's disgusting.
That is very nasty.
They don't shower before they get in the pool, and they get in the pool and call that a shower.
Somebody said the chlorine cleans them. Mind you, I can't speak for Mexicans, but black folks, when you get in the pool, the first thing my mama used to, hey, go wash that chlorine off.
Yeah.
You eat this sandwich in the chair, and then you go wash it off.
Yeah.
You go to the little thing, just pull it down. All right, let's go.
You shower before. You shower before you get in the pool, and you shower after the pool.
That's the worst shower in the world. It's cold as shit. The first shower you go in,
I'm melting.
You're gonna get the whole body wet or just the head?
So much. But
that's nasty.
I don't get it though. It's just like
they don't. A lot. I've heard before that they and it's not everybody. But they when they wash, they don't wash their legs because the soap runs down.
That's what she said. No, it was Amila Kunis who said that.
No, she just said
there was a white chick. She was a guest on some guy's podcast.
She just washes her genitals,
the hot spots.
And her armpits. And
and she doesn't wash her hair
and everything. And the water gets the rest.
And she only washes like once a week.
But, I mean, you gotta scrub still. You know, even if you use water, you gotta scrub. It's not like. I think she just.
If you go outside, you should probably take a shower.
Like if you sit in the bed, if you sit in the bed ain't got nothing but it's full of your dead skin cells.
Yeah, I mean you should you could. You should be taking a shower.
It's like
you should be taking a shower.
The biggest thing is that like we shouldn't
Especially
even have
a
to
kid.
talk about this.
Especially
then you
a
don't got your
kid,
kids
bro.
washing up.
A kid is 10 times more active than you are, so they sweating and doing this. And
So
this.
I seen a TikTok. This woman said that she's a preschool or like grade school teacher. She said this one girl, this young white girl, she came in, she was scratching herself like very and so they were like, all right, go wash. They were like, go wash your hands. And then they thought it was just and then she came back. She was like still scratching. It was like okay. They pulled her to the side. They was like, is everything okay? Like is the soap you're using like too irritating? She was like, oh no, it wasn't wash day yesterday. So mind you, teacher black. She was like, what is wash day? She was like, my parents only wash us on like Monday. I think she said like Tuesdays and Fridays and Sundays or something like that. It was a Thursday.
Oh, wow.
And they was like, yeah, the baby had to go. We had to call their parents to come pick them up. Cause it's like, why are you submitting your kids to that?
Yeah.
I know how funky I was at 10 years old. Once puberty hit, I'm here.
In high school, when I was doing sports and all that, I take like 4 showers a day.
Shower
morning,
before school, gym class,
and then for football practice, after football practice, and then sometimes even at night.
You just like, I want to be fresh.
Yeah.
You want to wake up like, okay, I'm clean. You don't want to wake up like, woo.
I was wasting. I know.
Who died in my bed?
I know. I hiked up my parents' water bill at that time.
I would be sitting in the shower just
4 or 5.
sitting in there. I just got to be clean.
I need to be clean.
That's why I love hotels. Like when I go to the hotel, I'll sit in that shower for like an hour. For like 2 hours, I'll just be sitting there on the phone. A hot ass water.
I'll just turn the water on and just walk around the room. Just like I just want to wait because I can afford this because I'm not paying for it.
Because I paid for 2 nights here. I didn't pay no water bill.
Water was not
I'm
included.
leaving the TV on.
The Hilton hate when I walk up in there. I'll be like, yeah, just run. Everything's gonna get run up.
This dude gonna steal all the tissue and the garbage bags. You better not park that cart outside this room. Get face towels and robes.
Please wash your kids.
Just please wash yourself.
Wash yourself. Wash your kids.
Because it looks like we might be going on another lockdown.
But this puts everything into perspective. Because when you think about how the fact people had to plaster on the mirrors, please wash your hands. Do not come out into public without washing your hands.
There was a literal protest about it.
Washing their... Who was leading the protest, G-Baby?
Torches. The tiki torches. The smell... Oh, we smell them coming from here. They smell like chlorine and mildew.
And mayonnaise.
And Old Spice. Oh, is that Hellman's? Ew.
I don't get it, bro. There's no way it can be that hard to wash your body and to make sure your kids.
It's not even that big of inconvenience because you don't have to be in the shower for 40 minutes. You can get a good shower in 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Fact.
You can get a very good shower in 20 minutes.
Yes.
Power shower.
No issue.
At all.
Play 3 songs, 3-4 songs.
3-4 songs,
Nah,
and you be drying off at the end of it.
Yeah. You good.
Then you gotta let the song rock.
Gotta get out, brush your teeth all glistening. Just,
situations. In the mirror going crazy. I don't get it. I really, I said, I cannot.
Don't try to, you can't, I ain't figured out white people yet. I know you ain't figured them out.
I can't rap.
So, ain't too many people done figured it out yet.
I'm going to just hit up all my white friends like, why do y'all people
do you take
this?
showers? And if so, what body soap do you use?
You've never stunk to me. And apparently y'all don't be cleaning. So
they use Irish Spring. That shit.
Irish Spring clean you.
That shit gonna clean you.
It open you up. You get out of there, you like, whoa.
You fresh. You real fresh. You fresh to death.
If they using that, I can see why they don't shower for more than 3 days. You be all right. Well, I'm good.
That bar soap lasts you 70 years.
Man, Irish Spring is strong. I be woo. Strong. Tell my mama just only get that.
Just get half. See if they give you half price and cut it in half. That shit is strong.
Cause I'm gonna be good. Oh man, is there anything else we got?
Before we get out of here, we want to give a shout out to the Olympics. Simone Biles.
Simone Biles. She went back. She competed.
Look, Rico was sweating. He was all.
I'm not worried about you. Simone Biles Simone Biles went back and competed on the beams. She got bronze. USA men's just won the Olympics for the basketball. Gold. It says Damian Lillard was actually playing through an abdomen injury.
Sure he was. In the Olympics, bro, you had 7 months of vacation time. Get out, no.
I mean, he probably
trying to get a trade.
He may have got hurt during the whatchamacallit.
During the what?
The games.
Perhaps.
Right,
he was a starter. It's not unlikely.
In the Olympics? Why you going that hard?
Are they not playing? Do you
not
want to win the gold?
It's
for your country. It's for your country. It's not about you.
Paul George broke his leg too.
Who?
Paul George broke his leg in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Well, I give him that, but Abdominal, bro, you had to take a shit. Just Paul Pierce it, bro. Just say it. Why you hiding behind it, bro?
Oh man. Your girl, I'll give her a shout out, Sydney McLaughlin.
Queen.
What did she won the 400 hurdle?
Hurdles.
That's tough.
She's a hurdler, and she does other things. She's a woman of God.
Woman of God.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to her.
No, it's crazy because I've been following her for a minute. You know, I love her racing, and
this is the first time. I've heard the name before, but I don't know.
I love her race. I was like,
no, I love her racing. I love her competitiveness. And it was funny because she was like a regular person, like obviously super she was pretty famous already, but out of nowhere she got into I guess a bad breakup or something. She came back months later knowing the scripture by heart. And I got baptized.
Zoo had to block her. I can't deal with this Christianity on my timeline.
I did not follow you for all it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, Russell Wilson.
He did the sign of the cross. Praise to you, but unfollow and block.
Virgin Mary, I am sorry.
Yeah.
But shout out to them.
Shout out to Mexico. They got bronze.
Yes, they did. Yes.
Shout out. It was a Jamaican woman won the shot put.
She
launched that.
I'm like, woo. Jamaica just was whooping everything with.
And last week we saw the soccer game.
Yes.
Mexico. So shout out USA.
USA got the Gold Cup. Yes, that's what it's called.
But we're talking about the Olympics now. Mexico got bronze in the Olympics.
Bronze got the Olympics. They would have won gold if they'd have played America's B team.
Yeah, for sure. That's why they sent the B team to the Olympics. Just to think, Yeah. So did that mean
best team? You haven't even seen my Final Four.
Is there anybody else we got?
No. Any topics you gotta get on?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you had some work stories. You want to get some?
Oh yeah, I gotta get. Okay, so
he has to vent.
Let him vent.
It is.
All right. So
it is almost 1 a.m. He's venting.
We're 1 a.m. We in the stew. We locked down in the stadium like Kanye.
So working for Papa Bezos, Lex Luthor, you get sent out to some interesting areas. So I had to go help out a sister dispatch spot. So I was out in Bridgeport, for folks who aren't from Chicago or the Chicagoland area, Bridgeport is like an hour out, give or take. And it's a lot of rich people out there, but it's also a lot of broke places out there too. It's like, you've been to Mississippi. Yeah. So it's a lot of dirt roads, but like
long stretches.
As you go along them country roads, it's mansions on the side of those country roads.
Yeah.
But then like 2 miles down, it'll be trailer parks. So it's like it's like a real interesting distribution of wealth out there. But today I was like when you pass like the Lockport, Bridgeport area, you actually end up in the city. So I was at the very edge of Chicago. I was actually on Kedzie, which is interesting because I got friends that live on like Kedzie, but I was on the white part of Kedzie. Yeah. And you could tell it was the white part of Kedzie because it was nothing but American flags.
No niggas.
No niggas, just white people just out there. And it was just it was a lot. I saw a lot of signs, a lot of Trump 2024, a lot of Take America Back. A bunch of police, back the blue, support the blue, police, we need you. A lot of, they were saying F. Pritzker. It was a lot going on.
It was like, Rico, you didn't deliver 70 packages in. They wasn't home.
You know what's so funny? As I was delivering, so sometimes customers leave messages about like where they want their stuff delivered. So as I was delivering, like I was towards the end of a long shift, towards the end of the shift, one of the houses I saw, one of the messages was like, somebody drove up to our house at 12:01 and saw our police flag and drove off. Said we wasn't here. We have moved the flag to the back. Please come back and and deliver our packages.
Like, you need to remove that flag from the premises, man.
Bro, it's been so. I saw somebody's house had a Black Lives Matter shirt and a Blue Lives Matter flag flowing in like on the porch. I'm like,
well, I mean, technically, we all matter. Yeah, I've said this before.
Best of both worlds.
We all matter out here.
They just want to make sure the Negroes don't steal their packages.
Bro, when I was doing the Amazon, I was out in the ass end of the country. I went to Wakanda, Illinois. None but white folks. I was, oh man.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all
must have been here.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all not finna keep sending me out here. I'm not gonna come back one day. Y'all need to stop. Because every time they ask, hey, you want to go out there? We got so and so. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
Like, you don't got the Maywood Hillside area. Y'all ain't got that. I know that.
I can do that. I can do that and go back home. I'm welcomed around there. I didn't feel welcome.
Sharks, grab me some chicken, and call it a day.
I thought I was about to hit somebody like kid. He was running around. You know, kids don't be paying attention when they run into the street.
Oh, that ball in the street? Oh my God.
It's very real.
I've almost killed like 10 kids
It was
off of that, bro.
It was a UPS driver across from me almost hit somebody's kid. he had to like hard brake on the truck. I thought I was in his way. He was like, "Nah, they were playing with the basket with the ball and they rolled out into the streets."
Yeah, cause you don't get 3 accidents. At
You be making driver friends?
Do I make driver friends?
Yeah.
I do like what bus drivers do. The little like, hey, we doing this together.
Oh yeah, cause that morning when you gotta go get your load and stuff,
yeah.
I be like, I ain't talking to nobody. I'm trying to get this shit
Nah,
done.
nigga, we best friends when we gotta load up.
Yeah.
You gonna help me with this? My boy, appreciate you. Cause they sent me, bro. I'm gonna tell you one more story. So the dispatch I went out to, they're low on bodies. A bunch of people quit because so for those who don't know, the way Amazon dispatches work is almost like an airport.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's like different companies within a big hub. Like, okay, Right Logistics is gonna be delivering to this whatever. Messiah's Logistics is gonna deliver here. Your stuff is never gonna be on time with Messiah's Logistics. But so that's how it works. One of these logistics programs, the guy wasn't paying their employees. He just they was working for like weeks and just hadn't gotten a paycheck, and bro just like disappeared off the face of the earth.
I'm not working for weeks and not getting paid.
Niggas just quit.
Yeah.
So they had like 40 people just not show up, and they like, we have nobody to deliver these. So they was like, hey, can y'all come help? And they just was like, we're gonna send people out there to do it.
You're gonna send the rookies out.
I forgot the part where that's my problem.
That's what I'm gonna say next time, because every time they ask, I'm like, okay, and it's not a huge.
You don't. I used to be like that too. Don't.
Yeah, today was my last like voluntarily like I'm gonna help. I'll help. No, give me the 500 packages out in the area I know so I can get back, because I didn't know. It's because I'm in Chicago now, so now it's traffic. Now it's like you trying to go in and out, and folks just don't like, bro, I have this truck. I will hit you and keep moving. No, I won't. That's a joke.
Oh, I was Need for Speed.
That's a joke. Oh, yeah. And, bro, we got cameras up there now, so we can't even speed.
Oh, I would have been gone that first day.
You get to 72 miles. Watch your speed. I'm okay. All right.
Damn, they talk to y'all and shit?
The camera does the little robot thing. Big brother is watching.
Damn, that's crazy. That's real scary.
Damn. Yeah, but you know, overall though, I don't mind it. It's a decent job. It's a good workout. It's just the hours is just when you got to commit.
People don't stop ordering. I just ordered some stuff, so I expect it tomorrow. Rico.
Bro, I delivered like 13 packages to one house. It literally, they come in totes. So literally the whole tote was to one house.
Yeah.
And obviously I didn't know that at the time. So I had to unpack it to scan them. And it was like, oh, they all going to this one location. You could just
scan the big thing. I was like,
wow. I'm looking like, this is crazy. But money is money.
One more thing we got to get into, unless you have a point.
I don't.
You brought up that video about the black dude.
I did.
The zoo, you remember?
Yeah.
You brought up that one.
Why do you hate black people in commercials?
Okay, so it's because they always overcoon it, bro. They always overdo. It's one specific commercial, that Burger King one.
Which one?
With the black dude, because he was in both commercials.
Oh, he's the taste tester.
Yeah, these are not actors. These are real customers.
No, he's an actual food critic, I believe.
Right, but these are real actors, and he takes a bite of this sloppy ass Whopper. Oh my God, this the greatest gift ever. Let me get 2. Let me. I'm like, all right, bro, chill. I ain't never had that damn reaction to eating a Whopper before. I ain't never had that. Then you see the other lady again. I just be coming from the nail salon, stop at the crack house, get me some fries and a Whopper. It's the best thing. Like, all right, like they always overdo it. They always overdo it.
Saw
I wanted him to. I was like, oh man, this dude here.
You saw they replaced the old girl from the Popeyes commercial. Folks was getting tired of seeing a black woman selling the chicken.
Everybody likes chicken. Chicken is not racist. Chicken is not racist. I'm sorry. Watermelon chicken is not. Everybody loves that. Black people in commercials shouldn't be in commercials no more. I'd be glad if I don't see another black person in a commercial, because they always get to tap dance and shucking and jive and shit.
I'm just trying to advertise for ICDC College, bro. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, old girl snap. She can sing.
That's got your connection.
I see DC College. Like, you ain't got to do all that. Dude was yelling, "Why are you sitting on your ass? You should be going to school, getting a trade."
The Everest commercials were classic, and you know it.
No, dude, that's cool. He wasn't, because of Everest. He didn't get to doing all the bicentennial nigga and stuff. He didn't do all of that. It's not like the dude in the Whopper had
paid, bro.
Dude had a damn orgasm eating that Whopper. He was,
oh my God.
Oh, God. Like, come on, bro. Get your black ass on. You trying to pass. Bro.
Are there any? I don't know what the definition of. I don't know what a coon would be for Mexican. Yeah, for Latino.
That little taco girl. The ¿Por qué no los dos?
It's the dude
chick.
that be like, oh, it's Wednesday. Like, all right.
It really
The
do.
LeBron James Taco Tuesday. That's that.
That shit dead.
They stopped putting Mexicans on the Taco Bell commercials. I peeped. They
Bro, they have a
used to
whole Marvel anime commercial. Did you just see it? Yeah, it's like we gotta join. It's like some Power Rangers weird shit. They're like, we gotta join forces to keep the nacho fries. I was like, first off,
I saw that.
I was like, first off, them nacho fries be banging. So I agree with it. I agree with the message, which I'll go a little overboard for some Taco Bell commercials. As long as there were no black folks in there, I was cool.
Oh man. Oh, but before we close, this Sunday I will be heading to Champagne to film. Final Summer will be out next year.
It's gonna be popping champagne.
But yeah, I'm very excited. Last
Podcast
story,
from the set.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to, cause
he's gonna Zoom.
We get
live on call.
If we had all seriousness though, if there's internet access, because like where we're at, it's like they want us. We stay in like on set, like on the campsite. So I don't know what the Wi-Fi will be like, but if there is Wi-Fi, I have no issue doing like a Zoom podcast.
I mean, you got the Denzel trailer. You should be set.
Rico, there ain't no RC Cola in this trailer? I'm not coming out this trailer until I get some RC Cola.
And all red peanut butter M&Ms. But yeah, so if there's service or whatever, we can definitely make it work. Worst come to worst, do like a little hiatus, or like we'll have to like pod on an odd day, because like there's gonna be days where I get my breaks, so I can come back.
Because you're gonna be what, 2 weeks straight?
Give or take. It's like they give you like we get like a 4-day break. So we just don't completely know when those days are.
Yeah.
So based off of what my schedule is, if it's reasonable, I'm gonna just come back. We'll shoot the pod. I'll give y'all an update of how everything's going. Take back off. So one quick story, but without hopefully.
This is mine and G Baby's chance to Rory and all this.
We take over.
Hey, if y'all can do y'all bonus episodes with the
Attack on Titan.
If y'all want to, whatever y'all want to do. But we'll like
finally our ideas get to shine. We become a movie star. Our ideas get heard.
We're gonna find
season's about to come out.
we're gonna find a way to make sure everything still comes out. Like I said, if we have to take a hiatus, we'll make that work too. But we should be able to. I'll find a way to the best of my knowledge, make sure we can still record and get something out.
That'll be great, because my Fridays and demon hours will be open again for like 2 weeks.
And we can do a 2 week. We can do a 2 week break.
No, I'm just saying. That way it ain't at prime time Saturday hours.
Yeah. So whatever. We'll discuss.
We're gonna be like, what time the club open? Yeah, I want to meet at that time.
I'd be, yo, man, I just got the call. Hey, pod, bro. But it's 3 of
pod,
them.
bro.
Hey, it's pod. It's gonna be 3 of them next week. I'm like, no, it's not gonna be 3 of them next week.
So, quick story. So, it's an indie film, so he had to like raise money for it, right? So, we raised the money. Boom.
This is where you come in.
Fiya Nation, break off them 500, then break us off a little 250 on the side if you feeling generous.
So we raised the money, great. So he had some potential backing from some dude in LA or some company in LA.
I know that dude, friend of the pod.
He was supposed to back it. I think he was saying he was gonna put like 50. It was something.
His name was like Spielberg or something like that, right? Some weird
he's doing
like
final Star Wars.
It was gonna be some company that was gonna back it. So they took forever to send him the contract. He was like, well, I'm gonna just take care of my part. Whenever they send it, they send it. They sent it on the final day that the Kickstarter was gonna be done.
Okay,
so they sent it, and he read over it. Bro, them niggas wanted basically full ownership of the film.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, they was like, we'll give you 50 G's. And we'll produce it. We taking the profit, because they thinking, oh, you an indie filmmaker, you gonna take whatever money we give you. They said essentially they was gonna fly somebody out to basically direct the film as well. Like he was literally gonna he was gonna sell his soul, basically sell his baby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was just like, F that. Like we'll make like you're not about to just sit here and just do me like that.
Yeah.
And so we looking like, well, if somebody's willing to basically steal this hoe for $50,000. Imagine how much we can get once this hoe like is produced. Cause I'm gonna do my thing.
Rico was in the back now.
Yeah,
Rico I got a solo thing I've been working on.
Like, y'all not about to mess this up. Was that Michael Bay they were gonna fly out? We might have to sell.
Cause they go to podcasts too. You know, you can direct the podcast.
I got these guys back in Chicago.
Yeah, they need the help. We can make this.
They called the laboratory. They run this podcast.
Hey, great one. But yeah, so I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this opportunity. I think I will do some type of like a semi-vlog situation, obviously without. I gotta make sure I clear everything with him so that I'm not giving away like full-blown plots of the movie. Right. But overall, I think
I already figured the movie out.
I know. Yeah. Shut up.
I'm gonna post my YouTube thing. Yo, Rico died in the first scene.
We're gonna miss everybody, and we're gonna miss everybody. But yeah, so I'm a vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog my experience to the best of I can. I'm gonna post it on probably my Instagram or my YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna be on social media stuff. Page. But it's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to sharing that opportunity with everybody. Hope you guys are looking forward to watching it. I will let you guys know all the little insider tidbits of what goes on in the movie business when we come back, type of stuff.
We got a movie star, Friendly Fire coming up.
Hey, no, seriously though, if this take off the way I think it's gonna take off. And especially with acting and everything, when the money come in, we just gonna get a whole studio thing.
Whoppers with cheese. First thing we doing. We ain't need no more.
Oh my God!
No more cosigns for the 4-piece at Popeyes. We ain't doing that.
And we not doing no more RC Colas. We going to Pepsi. We can afford the
Pepsi and JJ's. I mean Sharks.
No, Sharks.
Sharks.
We shark on pod days.
We might even switch it up and get the catfish nuggets one day. Just be pod and then.
We get our own commercial.
We all gonna have our own
100-piece catfish
and couches on. We gonna have our own couches too.
Everyone gets a couch.
Everyone gets a couch.
The catfish get its own couch. We just gonna. How you feel about it?
Good point. But per usual, man, we thank you guys for tuning in to another exhilarating episode. I appreciate my boys for staying up with me, fighting through fatigue. Alcohol.
He lucky I didn't get the call because I was about to get it's a Saturday.
So we thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, anything you guys want to send us, you guys can always DM us at friendly_fire on IG. You can also email us at friendlyfire2021. Any artists, you can send whatever to the Friendly Fire email, friendlyfire2021@gmail.com. Okay? Make sure you share your art. Any black businesses, minority businesses who want to get your stuff shown, you want us to wear your stuff, freak your gear, you need to let us know. DM us, email us. Hey, I got something for you to wear. We not
color. It don't matter.
Whatever. No. Show us what you got. If we like it, we're gonna wear it.
Something like $10 a minute to wear.
We'll take pictures with it.
Hey, we shouldn't have 3-hour episode that day.
Hey, like why make 4 when you can make 8?
Oh man, I love it. But like I said, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Artists, companies, clothing, whatever. We trying to grow with everybody. So send us your stuff.
I ain't cut my hair for nothing.
Yeah, right. Fresh boy. He trying to take pictures.
Facts.
Get him in some clothes.
We still got a photo shoot. We trying to work on some merch. We gonna get it.
We gonna figure that out. But is there anything before we get out of here?
Nah.
We good? All right.
We good.
I'm Rico, little big cousin G baby. We're old the zookeeper, Friendly Fire. Be blessed.
See you.
That was great.